Dental school prepares you to treat patients. It does not prepare you to build a career. And that gap is where most dentists get stuck. What I want to do is break down where that gap actually is and how to close it early so you don't fall behind. When you graduate, you expect to feel ready. You spent years learning procedures, passing exams, and doing everything required. But the moment you enter the real world, something feels off. It's not clinical, it's everything around it. Dental school doesn't teach you how to choose the right job. It doesn't teach you how to evaluate a practice properly. And it definitely doesn't teach you how to think long-term about your career. You're not taught how compensation actually works. You're not taught how to communicate treatment in a way that builds trust and acceptance. And you're not taught how to position yourself for growth. So what happens? You default to what's available. You take the job that's easiest to get, not necessarily the one that's the best for you, and you hope things will work out. And sometimes they do, but a lot of times they don't. Because your first few years matter more than you think. They shape your confidence, your habits, your income, and your future opportunities. So what should you actually focus on? There are 3 things that matter most early on. Number 1, environment over income. It's tempting to chase the highest percentage or the biggest guarantee, but early in your career, what you learn is more important than what you earn. The right environment will accelerate your growth. The wrong one will slow you down, even if it pays more upfront. Number 2, mentorship over independence. You don't need freedom early, you need guidance. A strong mentor can compress years of learning into months and help you avoid costly mistakes. And number 3, exposure over comfort. Growth comes from exposure. Different cases, different patients, different ways of doing things. Comfort feels safe, but it limits your development. If you feel behind right now, you're not. You're just missing the right focus. Start asking better questions. Why is this practice run this way? How are decisions being made? What am I actually learning here? Be intentional about where you work and who you learn from, and start thinking beyond just clinical work. Because the goal isn't just to become a better dentist, it's to build a better career.